our last dinner.
Will this not be our last dinner?
Running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my.
So guys, it's past 1 a.m. and we are right here at the airport waiting to leave by 6 a.m. Our flight is by 6:35 a.m. and I'm pretty tired. My friends are doing their videos and I'm just here. I hope this trip goes well. I hope I got the nice dresses for this trip. I hope everything is just fine, but yeah, just here enjoying myself. Trying to board right now to Pescara. Hey guys, on today's video I'm just going to be telling you reasons why you should visit Pescara and reasons why you should consider not visiting Pescara. I'm going to be starting with the flight or transportation. Let me say the flight to Pescara is pretty much very cheap if you book early. For my friends and I, we paid like $47.99 or thereabout for going and coming for the trip to Pescara. And I mean, it wasn't bad. I think it lasted for less than 2 hours or approximately 2 hours. So yeah, flight to Pescara is pretty much cheap. And this is the airport here. The airport is not bad. It's also very small and you probably would spend less than 30 minutes out of the plane and out to the city. There is no immigration control or whatsoever at this airport because it's believed we're all Schengen. And yes, this is the bus that took us to the train station. This is the bus. You pay €1.30 or €1.50. This is where the bus dropped us. And I'm going to be saying that transportation in Pescara is pretty much bad as far as I'm concerned. I think that the transportation is cheap. That's the good part. But in terms of getting to know where you are going to find your bus, it will be difficult because their transportation, their buses do not show on Google. And this is the train station. It's only for the train. So if you're going within Pescara and you need to use the bus, it will be very difficult for you if you do not have their app. So we had to take a taxi to our hotel room and it costed like €12. It was like a 10 minutes or less drive because we could not locate our bus, and our final solution was to use the taxi, which was a little bit expensive, and more often we actually walked because it was difficult for us getting the buses, and the bus stops were kind of tiny and you wouldn't know the names of the stop. So it was a whole lot of confusion happening for us, and this was us really trekking because we had to do a lot of walking because it was difficult for us to locate the bus. But at the end of the day, I think we got around that. And yes, that's the first good and the bad thing. Moving on to the next one will be food. Food in Pescara is funny because they have their lunch time, which is 12 o'clock, and after that they all close. The restaurants close and then they open again for dinner by 8:30. So by the time we were done to go out for dinner, the restaurants were all closed, which was pretty much annoying. That was around 6 p.m. but we didn't know this until a native told us about it. Food in general, not so expensive, maybe not one of the best, or maybe we didn't get the nice places. Most of the time we ate at McDonald's and we ate pizza and we bought food from some of their supermarkets. But in total, the food was not so bad. Of course, I assume we didn't get the best of the best restaurants, but yeah, you should take note of their timing in Pescara when you're there. So guys, one other thing I'm going to be talking about Pescara is the fact that there are not so much things to do, but they have nice beaches, I must say. So this is their beach in Pescara. And did I mention that Pescara is actually situated on the Adriatic Sea? And so they have a nice beach, and this is their popular fountain. It's like a trademark for them in Pescara. And this is the fountain. The view wasn't so nice during the day because the lights were not on, and even the fountain itself was not on. But the view was really beautiful. I mean, it was a very nice place, and this is probably one of the major things that you should do if you will be in Pescara. And this is one reason why you should actually visit Pescara. The beach is actually very nice, but they were all mostly beach clubs, so we had to stay at the public place, because if you are going to be staying under the tents or under their canopies, you have to pay with the beach club guys. And it's like a very long stretch all through the sea. There are different beach clubs that you can actually use or stay. So there was also an event going on at the beach for the night, and we were excited about that. This is a closer look of the beach. It was pretty much nice, not so clean. It was blue, it was lovely. Everyone was just having fun. I enjoyed myself here. It's a nice experience. And this is the street view. I would say that this is the only part of the city that is absolutely beautiful. The stretch along the seaside is the beautiful part. So the other side where we stayed is quite not so modern. So you have a lot of African-like structures there. So if you like African stuff, then that place is the place for you to be. This is the city center. I must say this is the modern part that I was talking about, and they have all their stores here. And you know, Italy is known for high quality fashion stuff, so they have a lot of them on the street. And this is just the street from the train station to the beach. You have all your restaurants on this lane. You have exotic houses, so to say, not so exotic as such, but yeah, you have all their stores. And they had a lot of homewares that were very beautiful. I really liked walking along the street in the afternoon because it was nice. You had a better view of the city, and not just the view that made it look like the city was abandoned, because there's this general view that Pescara is an abandoned city in Italy, but maybe not so true, because there's also this part that we discovered that was actually very nice. And I think that's the difference. So I would actually encourage you, if you're going to be in Pescara, maybe you should stay towards this side, or if you want to experience the African-like structures, then I would also say you can stay towards the southern part of the city. This is just the city center. They also have a museum. This is a museum. It costs €12.99 for you to visit. We did not visit because it was not opened. And this is the nightlife. I would say another reason why you should visit Pescara is their nightlife. I feel like the nightlife on the average is like 8 over 10. Everywhere it was quite bubbly. You know, there were lights, there were little children playing. You could just come and enjoy the night view. The night view was absolutely beautiful. So much lights out there. The fountains were on. It was really beautiful to see the night view. The restaurants were opened. I mean, it was night already, so they came out for their dinner. So everyone is literally at the city center, which is beautiful. A reason I would say you should not visit Pescara is in terms of communication. Guys, communication is so difficult in Pescara because many of them speak Italian, and it's so hard for you to find an individual that can speak English. So it was so difficult asking for help when we were lost, when we're looking for buses and all of that. But of course, in some of their restaurants like McDonald's, they could speak good English, and some other restaurants we were gambling, some of them were able to understand and speak. But in general, English is so poorly spoken there, and so it can be a little bit difficult. And that might be one of the reasons, one of the things you should consider if you would be visiting Pescara.
Io divento indecente quando vedo te, quando vedo te, quando Manuele Sorbello.
Guys, one of the reasons why you should visit Pescara is because you can easily access different other cities in Italy. So this is us also visiting Montesilvano. Apart from visiting Pescara, we visited two other cities, which are Montesilvano and Rome. I'm going to be having a separate vlog on Rome, but here is Montesilvano. It also is in the Abruzzo region of Italy, and they also have this nice beach here. So we came to the beach here, and the beach here is much more clearer. It's also like the other one in Pescara where they have the beach clubs. So if you do not want to use the beach club, you can stay here and bring your own umbrella, bring your own towel and all of that. But this beach is particularly, I think I found it really nice because it was not so deep. The environment is also giving these California vibes. I really enjoyed myself here and decided to walk for you guys. Come on. So this is a different beach. I'm just right here. This one is not as If you love hiking, then you should visit Pescara because it's in a mountainous region and they have very nice landscape and you would enjoy hiking here. Although I didn't do it, but it's one of the things that you can do if you visit Pescara, and it's one of the reasons why you should visit Pescara actually. Like I said, Rome is one of the cities we visited, which is just 2.5 hours from Pescara with the Flixbus, and it cost us just €8 to get to Rome from Pescara. And that was one of the highlights of this journey, visiting Rome for a day. And we had a good time in Rome, and we also returned that same day. I think that if you visit Pescara, then it's a must for you to visit Rome. It's cheaper for you to visit Rome from Pescara. So guys, this is the end of our stay in Pescara. Let me know if you would like to visit Pescara. This is just the airport. It was so difficult for us to get the bus to the airport, like I said earlier about their transportation, but nevertheless, let me know if you would like to visit Pescara. It's not a bad place. Just know what you want to do in Pescara and you would definitely have fun. And the most important thing about Pescara is the ability for you to visit other places from there. Its proximity to other states, other cities rather. So hi guys, it's the end of our trip. I am so tired. I'm going back to Germany this morning by 9 a.m. but we have to leave our apartment by 6. Yeah. See you in Germany. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Give my video a thumbs up. Please leave nice comments, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.